As Jesus is being taken to the place of his crucifixion, he's carrying the cross on his back, and we're told in Scripture that a large crowd is following him. And among that crowd is a group of women who are mourning and they're crying, and Jesus sees them, and the reaction of these women are understandable, right? This scene is visceral. This scene is ugly. We're seeing this man who is suffering, carrying a cross to his own crucifixion. So from their perspective, this is a moment of deep tragedy. But Jesus sees and does something surprising. Even in the middle of his own suffering, he turns to them and he says, "Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me. Weep instead for yourselves and your children." And it's important to us as the readers to understand that Jesus isn't rejecting their sympathy. Instead, he's warning them about something that is far more serious than the suffering that they are seeing on that day. Because within a generation, Jerusalem would face devastating judgment when the Romans came through and destroyed the city in AD 70. And Jesus knew that the nation's rejection of the Messiah would lead to terrible consequences. That's why he says, if they do these things when the wood is green, what will happen when it's dry? In other words, guys, if this injustice is happening to the innocent Son of God, what's going to happen when judgment comes upon a sinful world? Even while carrying the cross, Jesus sees the deeper spiritual reality that others cannot yet see. And this moment shows us something remarkable about Jesus, because he's not consumed by his own pain. He's instead thinking about the spiritual conditions of the people around him. He cares not only about what's happening to him in this moment, but about what's happening to them also. And as we reflect on this passage, it reminds us that the cross is more than a moment of human tragedy. It reveals the seriousness of sin and our urgency in needing to turn to Christ. And it reminds us that even on the road to the cross, Jesus' heart was still reaching out to people who needed to see the truth.